What's up, guys? Sports Snippets. Dennis Sullivan here on a Sunday. It is the 28th of March. How in the world are you doing? Here to talk to you about some feedback, some details, some discussion on the Sweet 16 round of the college basketball tournament 2021, aka March Madness. If you do like the content of this particular video, go ahead, hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. Certainly does help out the channel, and of course I would appreciate that. And go ahead and subscribe as well to Sports Snippets with Dennis Sullivan. Guys, I got the snippets board right behind me here. I got a couple of points listed, teams mainly today listed. We're going to talk about this stuff. And as you know, so I'm really focusing on Saturday's games in this video. We had four games, and four teams would advance to the Elite-8 that will be played on Monday. The other games, four games in the Sweet 16 round will be played today, actually. Going to be getting started soon on Sunday, which should be very exciting. And of course, those four winners will also advance to the Elite-8 round, to be played Monday and Tuesday. All right, guys, we got to get started. I'm going to be going in chronological order, basically, of the games that were played. I want to recap this stuff, share some thoughts with you as we move forward, too, into the next round. You may find this interesting and also helpful as far as who you like, who you think is going to win, that type of thing. But just really as a fan also who enjoys college basketball. Now, Oregon State, we're going to start with them. All right, big win. As a 12th seed, they advanced. They're only the second team ever to advance to the Elite-8, guys, as a 12th seed. That is amazing. They get tons of credit, defeating Loyola of Chicago 65-58. Loyola Chicago came in with plenty of steam, plenty of momentum. They had the whole Sister Jean factor going, creating national attention. Everyone was excited about Loyola Chicago, but Oregon State holds strong. And you know, when I think of Oregon State, I think of scrappy, hard-nosed team. We've seen this movie before. Here's the description. Scrappy, hard-nosed team from major conference that gets overlooked by other teams, has an okay record, pretty good, on almost the bubble, gets in the tournament, flies under the radar, and starts beating all these teams. There's Oregon State. We've seen this movie before, although the exact way it's happened, and Oregon State going to the Elite-8 only for the second time for a 12th seed to do that. They were led by Ethan Thompson with 22 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. And as a matter of fact, their defense was really good. They held Loyola Chicago to only 16 points in the first half, guys. Loyola Chicago only shooting a little over 33% for the game. That's not going to get it done. You got to credit Oregon State's defense. And as well, Oregon State hitting on 18 of 20 free throws, 90% shooting from the free throw line. You got to love that. Loyola Chicago wasn't too bad, 17 out of 24, but you're leaving 7 points on the table there. Loyola Chicago was paced by Cameron Krutwig with 14 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, and a block. Still a good season for Loyola Chicago. Oregon State moves on. Let's move on to Baylor. It's an 11-point victory over Villanova. Baylor looking strong. Neither team really hit any three-pointers. As a matter of fact, guys, on Saturday, the three-point shooting was like close to non-existent in each game. Baylor would basically hold their big edge over Villanova in this game. In the second game, with Baylor's 11-point victory, was in the turnover department. They would turn Villanova over 16 times, and Baylor would only turn the ball over 6 times. That's a tremendous advantage right there. And they were led by Davion Mitchell's 14 points and 2 steals for Baylor. Adam Flagler off the bench coming through for Baylor, 16 points, 3 rebounds, and a steal. And that was awesome. He actually led the team in scoring off the bench, did Adam Flagler. Villanova is led by Jermaine Samuels, 16 points, 4 rebounds. Justin Moore added 15 points and 5 rebounds for Villanova. Baylor moves on. Now these last 2 games, guys, got to watch them a little bit more. They were on a little bit later. Arkansas defeats Oral Roberts by 2 points. It was a great game, 72-70. Led by Jalen Tate's 22 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and Devontae Davis hitting the game-winning shot with just under 3 seconds left. He would finish with 16 points and 8 rebounds. Arkansas down most of the game, down at the half, start to make their move in the second half. They pull it out by 2 points. Here's what I noticed, guys. I watched these last 2 a little bit closer. Arkansas was simply 2 big things, guys. 2 huge things. Arkansas found a way to get and take much better shots than Oral Roberts down the stretch. They destroyed them on the offensive glass. Arkansas was all over the offensive glass. And one criticism, you know, it kind of hurts me to criticize a 15th seed in Oral Roberts that was just tremendous in this tournament. But I tell you what, guys, Oral Roberts, a little too much one-on-one. I know Arkansas was in a man a lot, it seemed, in the second half. Too much one-on-one possessions, almost like these clear-out possessions. Not enough hands touching the ball, not enough ball movement for Oral Roberts from what I saw. And that really was a big difference, I thought, in this game. Arkansas would hold an 11 rebound advantage, 46-35. And they also would hold a small advantage in the turnover department, 13-10. Moving on to the last game, it was the University of Houston, just a little bit quicker, just a little bit stronger, and yes, just a little bit more talented than Syracuse with a 16-point victory, 62-46. Quentin Grimes would pave the way, or pace the Houston Cougars, and pave the way also. He did both. With 14 points, 4 rebounds. He had 3 steals, did Grimes. Justin Gorham, 13 points and 10 rebounds. Marcus Sasser had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 steals. So between Sasser and Grimes, they had 7 steals, guys. That was huge for Houston. They would also out-rebound Syracuse 40-31. They were just a little bit better. They just had more going on, whether it was rebounding, playing defense, a little bit quicker to the ball. You could see that edge. It wasn't decisive, but they just had an edge athletically over Syracuse, in my opinion. Syracuse could not make shots. Credit Houston's defense on this one, guys. Syracuse only made 14 of 50 from the field. Are you kidding me? That's 28%. Houston didn't exactly light it up either. They were 23 out of 60, a little over 38% from the field. So if you like offense, unfortunately on Saturday, you were waiting and waiting and waiting. There was some offense, some nice passing, some nice plays out of all 4 games. But I tell you what, guys, all 4 teams really got by on just scrappy defense, gutting it out under the boards, rebounding. Syracuse was led by Buddy Boeheim's 12 points and 6 rebounds, 2 steals, and Joe Girard would have 12 points as well for Syracuse. I did notice, though, those are the 2 guards for Syracuse. Boeheim and Girard, though, would combine to go only 7 of 23 from the field. You gotta credit Houston in that. They were defending very well on the perimeter. They were defending. They were not giving up wide open threes very often at all. Girard hit one, but it was like literally it had to be like 28 feet out. So Houston moves on, playing very good. They look good. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna come back here Monday. I'm gonna do a video on those games coming up on Monday. And we're going to preview the games to be played, because now with these 4 winners, you're going to have Oregon State going up against Houston, Arkansas up against Baylor. So for now, this is Dennis Sullivan saying, yes, I am pointing to the camera here. I will see you, yes you, very soon. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. We will discuss more tomorrow on Monday. Bye for now.